What are you still salty about? Some friends from work planned a get-together at a local chain restaurant for my birthday. One of my coworkers found out and decided it should also be to celebrate her birthday because it's the day before mine. Already annoyed, but whatever. The night of the dinner, a friend bought us both slices of cheesecake and they were presented with candles, and everyone sang happy birthday. At the end, she blew out her candle and then mine. And laughed about it. It was my candle. You were barely invited. I've never forgotten about it. 3 months ago I went on maternity leave. The woman hired to cover for me was being paid $3 more than I'm currently paid. She was going to be kept on as a full-time accounting assistant after I returned, but she couldn't keep up with my daily tasks and completely fucked up several databases that I had to correct when I returned to work the following month. When I asked for a raise, they offered me $50 after telling me how crucial I am to the structure of the company. Needless to say, I'm looking for a new job. In 4th grade English class, EU, I've used the word gross in a random sentence we had to write. The teacher argued that it isn't a real word. I said that it is, that I saw it a few times in video games and movies, and she said that they aren't a reliable source. I said to her that I'm gonna show it in the dictionary, but she instead grabbed me by the arm and took me out of the classroom and locked the door. To this day I am still fuming about this. And then she had the nerve to be all chummy when I met her once in a supermarket. Gross. Edit, in both cases it was meant like disgusting, and I know there are even more meanings behind the word. I wonder if she knows by now. I found a bongo next to the trash at my old apartment and it was a perfect time capsule of the 90s. It had Grateful Dead stickers, a smiley face holographic sticker, a pot leaf sticker, and Alien. I'm telling you, if someone made this as a prop for a movie about the 90s, I would have told them that it's too on the nose. When I came home from work, the first thing my GF's friend said was, "You're welcome," and I was like, what? She had peeled off all of the vintage stickers and now it was just a boring trash bongo. I'm still mad. When I was a freshman in college, my mom gave my car to my jailbird brother. Every time he got out she'd scrape a bunch of stuff together for his fresh start, without ever running it by me. He showed up to my school, changed the battery for me, and then drove away in it. He didn't tell me his intentions beforehand, so it wasn't until then that I caught on. As he drove off I called my mom and she just said, "I'll help you with a new one." He moved out of state with that car, wrecked it within weeks, and has since gone back to jail multiple times. When I was in high school, I entered a book quiz and one of the books I chose was Demon Thief by Darren Shan. During the quiz, I was asked what was the main characteristic of the demonetta summoned by the punk during the concert. I said it had 3 heads. Wrong. The answer was that it had a dyed mohawk. Except it was the punk that summoned it that had the mohawk, not the damned demonetta. I lost a point because the question setter could either not read, not write, or couldn't remember the book correctly. When my old boss pulled out the 2020 calendar, in late 2019, and asked everyone what days off they need so we can plan ahead and around. Everyone was spitting off dates. I didn't have any plans yet, so I didn't request anything until she specifically asked me if I needed/wanted any dates off. I shrugged and asked for one day around my birthday because why not, and she started mocking me in front of everyone. It's just a 23rd birthday, why would you need that off? But uksk. When my son was in Cub Scouts and it was our first time going to the Pinewood Derby. My son worked hard on his car and for a 7-year-old, it was decent. We show up and not a single kid built those cars, it was pretty much a dad competition. My son came in dead last and I was sad for him because his friends literally said that their dads all built their cars. So for the next 4 years my son picked the design and color scheme, and I built them while at work. We went on a 4-year win streak in the local, district and regional derbies. The look of anguish on those fathers' faces was worth it. Sorry, end of rant.